Hey, this is Greg from His Dolls, and today we are going to be reviewing Simone Summers from Rainbow High Pacific Coast.
All my life I've been trying to be me.
So yes, I'm going to be reviewing Simone Summers from Rainbow High Pacific Coast. As we said earlier, she is one of the 7 dolls a part of this series. Right here you can see all the rest of the dolls in the series. I actually tried to do a review of Margot. I recorded it. Video format, stuff like that went wrong. I can show a clip here. It was a bit of a struggle bus. It did not work out. So this is attempt number 2 at that. And this is also my second Pacific Coast High doll. I'm being selective about which Pacific Coast dolls I want to get because they are more expensive. They're $32. So I don't want to get everyone in the whole line. So I'm kind of like picking out my favorites, which it was Margot, Simone, and then right here we have, oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Harper Dune. We have Harper Dune, and she's the other one that I'm interested in, but I still haven't gotten yet. So yeah, I'm really excited to open her up, see all of her stuff up close. So let's go ahead, we'll get a closer look on her box and everything like that, and then we can go ahead and get her open. Okay, so looking at Simone Summers up close, we can see she has her accessories in this compartment. The doll is here, just like your standard Rainbow High box, but it is square instead of like the rounded edge like normal. Like I showed earlier, we have all the different dolls in the line on the back. All of them are new characters except for Bella. She's a repeat from Series 2. Down here, we have a little blurb about the school. And then on this side, we can see her major or her focus, and she is a photography focus. And yeah, so this is the Sunrise doll of the line. There's not much more to go on from this box, so let's go ahead and get it opened. She is so beautiful, and there's no point in wasting any more time. Let's just go ahead and show off Miss Simone Summers. So the unboxing was pretty easy, except for the towel here, which I'll show off now. All the Pacific Coast High dolls come with a towel instead of a second outfit, which, well, they come with a towel, a bag, and extra feet, which I'll explain in a second, but I think it's nice, but honestly, I would have preferred a second outfit to have something other than just like a beach look. But I will go ahead now and show off her towel. She's the Sunrise doll, so she has glasses with sunrise. I think it's really pretty. The only other Pacific Coast High doll that I have, which I talked about earlier, is Margot. And I do think I prefer Margot's towel over Simone's. It's really pretty, but just like compared to a lot of the others, I think it's kind of on the simpler side. I don't know, there's a lot of white space. But it's still really nice. It's amazing quality. Like, it's like a washcloth type. And it's like the kind of, I don't want to say microfiber, but kind of on this side. It's really nice. And let's look at some of her other accessories before we get into the doll. She comes with this really nice bag, which again has like the sunrise color scheme. She has on here charms of R and, well, that's the H, but R and H for Rainbow High. These dolls go to Pacific Coast High, and I have the feelings that a lot of other people have is like they should have like PCH or something instead of RH. But I'm not like super upset about it. But I do think like it would have been better to have like their own branding on it. Like Shadow High does, they have SH on everything. But yeah, so the bag's super cute. Then she also comes with these glasses. So let me get those off. She comes with these glasses, which I think are so cool. They have a little, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little RH there. And it's kind of like a orangish tint, but it fades to a pink slightly at the bottom. I think you can see it there. And I think they are really cool. She has one of my favorite pair of sunglasses, because that's another thing that all the Pacific Coast High dolls come with, is they all come with a pair of sunglasses. And then her last accessories are actually still attached to her, so I'll go ahead and show those off. The first thing is she has this visor, which you can see it's tagged in. I'll remove it in a second and show it in better detail. But the doll comes wearing it, and it is like, if you want to keep it on, it's not going anywhere. It's tagged in a bunch of spots around her head. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove it real quick. Okay, so here is the visor removed. It's like a clear vinyl on the front, which I don't know how much protection from the sun that would bring, but like has like a clear vinyl. Then it's like this faded orange to pink, well, I guess yellow to orange to pink checkerboard print on it. And in the back, it has elastic, so it can, oh, I guess it actually comes undone. Like you can, right there is Velcro. So you just Velcro it through here. So you just Velcro it back in. And as you can see through here, there's a lot of like loose threads. I would be disappointed by that, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of the visor in general. Like I'm probably never gonna use this piece again. I think it's cool. Like it's a new piece that they haven't done with Rainbow High before. And I really like the hats and headpieces that are made out of materials versus the hard plastic like they did with Series 1 Ruby. I do think the hat's cool, and they did it with River as well, actually. But I really like this type, like when it's made out of a real material. So that's that accessory. And then the next accessory she has is this scrunchie. And I'll go ahead and take that off now. And this is probably one of my favorite things she comes with, and it's an actual fabric scrunchie. It looks really nice. Again, it's in that like orange to pink color scheme. It looks like it might say something like maybe RH, or maybe it's just like sparkles. I can't really tell what it says, or if there is a design like that looks like just like a sparkle there. But I think this fabric scrunchie is a really cool piece, and definitely one of my favorite items she came with. But now let's go ahead and get into the other pieces that came like as with the doll as well, but not necessarily accessories. And that's things like we have, I'll go ahead and take her off of it real quick. We have her stand, which is like the standard Rainbow High stand, but it's in a brand new color that we don't have so far. It's like this like neon coral, I guess is a way to say it. I don't know. I think it's really pretty. It's showing up orange on camera here, but it has more of a pinker hue in person. And of course she has like the matching comb, and there's like embedded glitter in it. I don't know how well it's gonna show up, or if the camera's gonna focus on it. You can kind of see, but there's like an embedded glitter in it, and that's in both the stand. Oh yeah, you can really see it there. It's in both the stand as well as the comb. I think it's a really pretty color, represents her well. And then the last thing that she comes with as far as like extra items, I would, if you can count it as that, is feet. So the Pacific Coast High dolls, they're the first ones to come with it, but I've actually seen that Series 4 is going to be coming with this feature as well, so maybe this is going to be a new like standard feature. Pacific Coast High Rainbow High dolls come with two sets of feet, a pair of heeled feet and a pair of flat feet. And you can take it, like you just take it off at the knee, you kind of pull it off. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be keeping her in her heeled feet. I think this is like a really interesting thing to have, especially like it adds more variety to like ways you can display your doll. But for me, I don't think I'm ever going to use flat feet over heeled feet unless like they come out with an amazing pair of flat feet shoes. But that's the thing about this doll, they come with flat feet, but they only come with heeled shoes. So the only pair of shoes that Simone comes with is heeled. And it's like that for all the Pacific Coast High dolls. They either come with one pair of heeled shoes or one pair of flat shoes. I think since this was like an introduction line of the the second set of feet, I think it would have been really cool to include a pair of flat shoes and heeled shoes, but that's not what they wanted to do, I guess. So next, let's go ahead and actually get into the doll herself. So this is Simone. Once she's been stripped away from all her accessories, she just has her clothes and her shoes now. I think she is extremely beautiful. I did have to look at like quite a few different Simones because I noticed that there was a lot of defects with her kind of like her glitter line here, as well as her bottom eyelashes. And some, I don't even know if it was just like the way it looked to me, but it looked like her head was shaped differently in some of them. But I got the one that I thought looked the best. And even mine, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but even on mine, her glitter line, as you can see right here, it does have like a mist spot, like where the glitter didn't go all the way through. And it's not a big deal to me because I still think it looks really nice and she still looks really good. But the glitter definitely is not like one consistent line. There's spots that are kind of missing it. With her hair, it is extremely soft, like what's not gelled, but we do have like minor gelling here in the bottom, like especially minor considered compared to what I had when I got Margot. Like that was an insane amount of gel. But she has a little bit here on the bottoms and it's just for display. I wish that they didn't come with gel, just like Series 3 had no gel in it, and I absolutely love that. But it seems to be, I don't know, something they aren't committing to, the no gel thing, but I wish they would. But she has beautiful hair. She has like the same colors we've been seeing in all of her accessories and in her clothing. Is this yellow. It's like a pastel yellow mixed with a pastel pink and orange, and it is so pretty. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Like, that's why I think I was most drawn to this doll when I saw it. Like, just the colors of the sunrise are absolutely amazing. Like, she's just so stunning in person. And then she has, oh, and speaking of her hair coming out of the box, like, I'm definitely going to be washing this hair, but you can already see I don't know how well you can see it, but she already has like minor shedding straight out of the box. But she does have super soft hair, and her parting, let's look. It looks like she's missing, oh no, that's one of the plastics. Yeah, that's another thing. Getting the this off of her head was so stressful because it was so tight, and the tacks that they had into her head were so short. I was petrified I was gonna end up cutting some of her hair. But as far as her hair, she seems to have, I'd say, really nice rooting. I'm not seeing any like major bald spots or anything like that. And even underneath her top knot, yeah, it seems like she still has really good rooting. And then another feature while we're talking about hair is she has the molded on and then painted baby hairs. And that's another thing you definitely want to look out for when you're looking at the dolls, is some of them had really bad painted baby hairs. I think this one has really nice looking baby hairs. I don't see any flaws with it here. But something to keep out on the look for. And I really like the molded baby hairs. I think my first doll I had that had it was Carmen Major, and I'm such a fan. I love it. Then talking more about her face, I've seen online that she has the same face as Lily Chang, and I do have Lily Chang, and I guess I kind of see it. It's hard for me to kind of see it. Like, I'm not great at distinguishing the face molds, but either way, I think she is so beautiful. She has purple eyes, which I think is really cool. I enjoy like the fantasy colors, like fantasy hair colors, fantasy eyes. I'm here for all of it. She has amazing, well-painted lips. I really like them. She has, I don't know, I just really like this face mold. I think Lily's beautiful. She's beautiful. And I think another one of my favorite face molds would definitely be the twins. So like, I'd say this is either tied with the twins or right underneath it, but either way, so stunning. I guess that's kind of all we can talk about. Oh, and she does not come with earrings, but she does have pierced ears. And then we can go into, I guess, a painted detail that's really nice, is she has painted fingernails like all Rainbow High dolls tend to have now, from Series 2 and forward. I don't think Series 2 had painted nails. Maybe Series 2 did, but I know Bella in the series didn't. But each of her nails is painted a different color to represent her, like, the camera is not wanting to focus, but I think you can kind of see, like, her nails are painted different colors to represent her theme, which is really cool. You have the yellow, then the orange, and then the pink, and then like looks like the same pink on the last two, but it's really cool. And then also for her articulation, she has what I consider to be the standard Rainbow High articulation now. She has the head pivot. Well, actually, her head's kind of hard to move. Like, okay, yeah, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't working for me at first, but she has the head articulation or neck articulation. Then at the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist. And then if we move up, we have the twist at the leg, the knee. There we go. And that's it. No ankle articulation. So that is her full articulation. And yeah, I think she's really great. As a base doll, I think she's one of the prettiest they've made. But now let's go ahead and actually get into her clothing. So as you can see, we're going to start with this skirt because then we're going to take that off. I think the actual term for this is a sarong. Maybe I'm wrong, but she has this skirt that is really pretty. It goes from this orange to the pink. Again, the color scheme she follows. And it matches up really well with the orange in the bathing suit here. And it has these two ties right here and a bow tied right here. But it actually comes undone here in the back with Velcro. So we can undo that. And then underneath, she has a one piece. Also, there is a piece of plastic to go in between her legs. I don't know how well that's showing, but it's just like clear plastic. And then after removing that, she has a one-piece bathing suit, which is really cute. And it has the pink that the skirt actually fades to. And I think that's really cool. She has this white belt with RH on it. And I was hoping that this was going to be a separate piece, but it actually is sewn into the bathing suit. Rainbow High is really good for giving us a lot of separate pieces, so that was a little disappointing. But I still think this is one of the best bathing suits we got in this line by far. But what I do not think was one of the best in this line were the shoes. I think they're cute. They're really nice. But I don't know. I just not a big fan of the checkerboard pattern. Like, I don't understand. Like, she's got this whole, like, I would say, like, what's the word for it? Color gradient scheme going on. And then, like, random things like her hat and her shoes all of a sudden have checkerboard out of nowhere while the rest of it has these symbols. Like, I'd rather have like these symbols or just a color gradient, but the shoes are still really nice. So here's one of them. You can see the checkerboard pattern right there. And on each of them, they have this gold, like plated looking thing, but it's painted gold and it says rainbow. It's the same on both shoes. And then on the side, she has these gold painted like buckle details right here, which are really cool. Like, they're well painted and everything. I'm just not a big fan of the checkerboard, honestly. But they are really cute heels, and I do think they go well with her color scheme. But again, I just not a fan of this pattern and then the heeled pattern. So yeah, I think that's kind of everything to go over, like, on her straight out of the box. Okay, so here is Simone all dressed back up. I think she's really cute, but I definitely plan on giving her kind of a new look, and I definitely need to wash her hair with all this like gel. And I think I'm gonna come back in with my final thoughts after I've washed her hair, seen like her full hair and like how it works and everything after the wash. After I like change up her outfit a bit, dress her up a bit how I want to. But yeah, I think that's it for this part, and I guess now it's time for you to go see the next part where I make her all pretty. Okay, so it's a couple days after the washing. So Simone's hair is all fixed up. I went ahead and redressed her in an outfit that I kind of put together based off of some other Rainbow High dolls and clothes I had. But I guess that's enough of an introduction. Let's go ahead and show. This is my Simone Summers now. I think she looks really good. I kind of wanted to dress her like the mean mall girl, if you know what I mean. I think she looks amazing. Real quick, I can tell you what she's wearing. She has her glasses, her scrunchie, and I think that's about it. And her bag. Then the rest, she's wearing Daphne Minton's top and then Georgia Bloom's pants from Series 3 and Daphne from Series 3. And then she's wearing Laurel, the warm tone twin. She's wearing her shoes, which work really well for her color scheme. So yeah, that's her look that I have her going with. I really like it. I'm sure I'll end up changing it quite a few more times because I like to switch around the outfits when I have them on display. But she came out absolutely amazing. I think she is so beautiful. She looks great, and her hair after washing is so incredibly soft. I don't know how well how much you can see it, but her hair is absolutely amazing. So soft, feels incredible. The only other doll I think I've had that has hair that feels like this soft and silky would be, I think, Karma Nichols from Series 2. The neon green doll, she has really soft hair like this too. And again, I think I showed it a bit in the washing video, but she doesn't have an actual part. I just kind of split her hair, and definitely on top you can see it's not perfect. You can see some of the plugs there and stuff, but I think it still looks amazing, especially from an frontward angle, and it looks good from the back. The only place you'd see is if you were looking directly at the top of her head, which I don't think anybody will be. So I absolutely love Simone Summers. I think she is a beautiful doll, and I think anybody would be happy to have her in their collection. She is so beautiful. She fits perfect kind of in the color story. Her stand works out great. I think she has some really cool unique pieces, especially I think the bag and her scrunchie. I think they're really great pieces. But I do feel there's some cons to talk about with Simone, and it's not necessarily Simone herself, but I would say just the Pacific Coast line. The Pacific Coast line, at regular retail, is $32 here in the US, and I feel that's a lot of money to put into a doll with one outfit. And I know she does come with the towel and the extra legs, but we also we lost the hangers that most dolls come with. We lost the second outfit, and honestly now I've seen pics of Series 4, the accessories are kind of becoming a regular thing, and it seems their price is anywhere from $24 to $27, $20, maybe $30, and these are $32, and I just don't see how these dolls, where the cost went exactly. I think they're all really beautiful. I think they're really amazing, and that's why I did get the ones I got. I have Margot. I didn't pay for it myself, but I do have Margot, and she's definitely one of my favorites of my collection. And now Simone as well. But I just don't see how that price is justified with the things they came with. If they came with a second outfit, I wouldn't even guess it. But they just come with a swimsuit, and also I'm not much of a not really interested in displaying a swimsuit look. I'd rather have everyday or formal fashions. So this whole outfit, the only pieces she the actual clothing, if you take away the accessories, she's not wearing any of her own clothing. So I think that's something to keep in mind when it comes to Pacific Coast. I think they are beautiful dolls, but I don't think the price is justified. Doesn't really make sense to me. And I did go ahead and get Simone. I've been watching the prices for a while, but they haven't really gone down in my area. And so I kind of just bit the bullet because I've been wanting her for so long. So I don't know if I'm going to be getting any more Pacific Coast dolls. If I see a super discount, I'll probably be inclined to do it. But just based off of their base price and everything they come with, I can't be throwing that much money towards them. I think they're really beautiful, but also I'm taking a step back from being a completionist for all the lines. So I only get the dolls that I feel really excited for, or connected to, or drawn towards. And Simone is one that's as soon as they announced it, Simone and Margot were the standouts for me. So I'm happy to have her, but I think I can only recommend getting them if you really, really, really like want it. Because as far as quality and everything, she's kind of like a standard Rainbow High, which is great quality, amazing hair, beautiful pieces and accessories. But again, it's like paying more but getting less when it comes to the Pacific Coast High dolls. So I guess that's it for the Simone Summers review. And again, this is my first doll review, so like if it's not great, like leave comments, like suggestions or anything else you'd want to see, or things you're more interested in, or like would you want to see like me picking the different outfit. Like I know it's not like that crazy, but like I had every piece of Rainbow High clothing that I had that fit her color scheme, and I kind of just like swapped them around till I found one. Like I did like 3 or 4 different outfits, and this was my favorite for now. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Be sure to like and comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, I guess that's it. And thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Bye.